Geordies, welcome back to your Arsenal against Newcastle match preview, the EFL Cup Semi Final first leg with Mango number 5. So we're going to be previewing the game, looking at what to expect from an Arsenal point of view, but more importantly, Newcastle United point of view. The games are coming thick and fast, and we're heading back to London, this time the Emirates, after just winning a 3-point lane. Literally, we can take over North London in less than a week. Look, undoubtedly, this should be a trophy Newcastle United are looking to win. We got into the final, what was it, 2 years ago, and we got beat by Manchester United. It's about time we won a trophy. So what can we expect from an Arsenal point of view? Well, they're a set-piece threat, absolutely. They've scored 9 Premier League goals from dead ball deliveries. And I mean, you don't need me to tell you this, because throughout the season, they've been absolutely devastating from corners, set pieces around the box. So this is something that we're going to have to be wary of. And this season, Arsenal have been struggling to create from open play, and they've been heavily reliant on their set pieces, and it's been getting them out of jail the majority of their time. So this is something that we're going to have to be strong in. One positive is Bukayo Saka, we know is going to be missing. He's their threatening player. He's unbelievable in that final third and creates most of their chances. With Ethan Nwaneri getting injured against Brighton, he's a doubt, and he's a player I highly rate. I think he's going to have a phenomenal career, and it's evident every time he gets minutes, he's producing moments of magic or looking so comfortable in senior football. And with him being injured as well, personally, I think that's a positive. In the quarter-final, Arsenal beat Crystal Palace 3-2, and it was a hat-trick from Gabriel Jesus, and that's why he's kept his place in the squad. But they were heavily changed that day, and I just don't know what to expect from Arsenal. I don't know whether they're going to go full strength or give their fringe players an opportunity. I've put their starting 11 from the quarter-final on the screen for you to see. As you can see, there was many changes, and I kind of hope they do the same, because I think that starting 11 there couldn't cope with Newcastle United's intensity or physicality. Arsenal are an extremely physical side, more physical than Newcastle United in the Premier League, and that's shown by the statistics. If you look at this graph, Arsenal are very, very physical, because everybody talks about the physicality of Newcastle United. But look at Arsenal. We counter a lot better, and we're both press kind of the same. But in terms of attacking output, Arsenal are better than Newcastle United. So I think if they do change, take out Declan Rice, take out Kai Havertz, players like this, it will decrease their physicality, which will just play into Newcastle United's hands. So what do I expect from Arsenal? Well, the pressing machines, just like Newcastle United. They've actually won the second most tackles in the final third this season, and they move the ball quickly into the final third. Although they're not really a counter-attacking team, they're very forward and progressive with their play. So that's why they've taken the second most touches in the final third of any team in the Premier League. So I'm expecting them looking to play Newcastle United's half. So what do we need to do? Be defensively compact. And I really do think Arsenal will struggle to break it down. Now that we've got Arsenal out of the way, let's talk about Newcastle United. And I've just listened to Eddie Howe's press conference, and there was one word he kept on talking about, and that was physicality. And I think he's looking at Arsenal and expecting us to match their physicality. And that's what we need to do. We need to cover a lot of ground off the ball. We need to work hard off the ball and match their physicality. That's paramount. If we do that, we've got a chance and we'll stay in the game. However, it's going to be more difficult because we know Bruno and Shaw are going to be missing. So Eddie Howe does have options. Does he start with Joe Willock, who will provide a better counter-attacking threat? Does he start with Longstaff, who will provide more stability in the midfield? Or does he start Lewis Miley, who will provide more control? So he's got 3 options, and I'm just speculating and guessing here, but personally, I think he's going to bring in Sean Longstaff. And it's a shame that we haven't got Bruno, Tonali, and Joe Linton as our midfield 3, because I feel so comfortable with them in the starting 11. They provide the ultimate balance when it comes to Bruno, Joe Linton, and Tonali. You've got Bruno, who's great on the ball, but also gives you that cover defensively. You've got Joe Linton, who gives you that physicality, and you've got that workhorse in Tonali, who's also got quality in possession. So it's such a healthy balance. So to break that up is a shame. One thing I do notice with Newcastle United, and I think the statistics back this up as well, is when it comes to off-ball work rate and ground coverage, there's no better midfield than Tonali, Bruno, Joe Linton. So I think we're going to have to do this against Arsenal. We need to be extremely hardworking out of possession. But if I'm perfectly honest, I never worry about our attitude when it comes to Newcastle United. We've always got great attitude. I probably just jinxed it now, haven't I? But this is an interesting one. Who replaces Shaw? Personally, I think if we didn't start Botman against Tottenham, he probably would come in here. And I think Botman is our best centre-back in reality. He's our best centre-back, but he's just coming back from injury. And I think against Tottenham, that was noticeable. He even went off with cramp. So it's going to be tough to predict what Eddie Howe's going to do. What's funny is the majority of our centre-backs are left-footed. When it comes to playing a left-footed centre-back on the right-hand side, for me personally, Botman's your best option. And with Bromley on the weekend, where we will change heavily, the likes of Tonali probably won't start. Joe Linton probably won't start. Anthony Gordon won't start. Isak won't start. Botman probably won't start. I would actually play Botman in this game. And you know what? There's not many changes I would make. So this would be my predicted starting 11. Starting in goal, I would start with Dubravka. I think he's better with the ball at his feet. And when you only concede 2 goals in the last 6 games, you don't deserve to be dropped. At right back, Tino Livramento, I thought he was unbelievable against Tottenham. And you just want to keep up that momentum. At right centre back, if he's healthy, I would stay with Sven Botman. Left centre-back, Dan Burn, I think he's going to provide that aerial ability when Arsenal are looking to be threatening from set pieces. And at left-back, Lewis Hall. And then the 3 in midfield, the number 6, Sandro Tonali. I just love this guy. Joe Linton just on the left of him, and then Sean Longstaff in place of Bruno. Murphy on the right-hand side, Gordon on the left-hand side, and then Alexander Isak as your striker. This is an opportunity for Alexander Isak to show Arsenal exactly why Newcastle have put £150 million price tag on his head. Boy, am I looking forward to this. I would love us to get to another final. And you've got to think the circumstances surrounding this game are better for us. Arsenal have got Man United on the weekend in the FA Cup. We've got Bromley. We can heavenly change our side on the weekend. But look, guys, I'm interested in hearing your thoughts. So let us know in the comments below what starting 11 you would make and what prediction do you have for the game. I'm going to give you my prediction. I'm going to go Arsenal 1, Newcastle 1. If we concede, let's not concede 3 or 4. Let's just stay in the game because I truly believe we can beat anybody at St. James's Park. Don't forget to drop your predictions in the comments below. Let's go and take over North London and beat Arsenal. Get into that final. Away the lads.